This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, all. Recording has started. Okay, this is Fadi Hemzi. We're doing a little experiment here to facilitate our morning operations, both showing a Skype for our members and also doing a overlay through GoToMeeting to be able to record it. Skype recording buttons sometimes don't show up, so it's weird how that thing operates. Hold on, let me go to the calendar here. Okay, it's Monday, 28th of September. Final days of SAP, and then we have October starting on Thursday. Of course, Friday is almighty non-farm payroll numbers. Okay, all right. Today we should have nothing on the calendar, as we see. There's a Dallas Fed, 10:30. Okay, but it's a black. You see the black dots. There's a black report. Nothing fancy there, but it's consensus is a tad up from last period, last prior. Goods trade, wholesale, Case Shiller. This is tomorrow. Consumer confidence. Okay, I want to look at consumer confidence. Goods trade, advanced goods trade. Okay, I don't know why that's red. Hold on, let me see. What the hell is goods trade now? Okay. Census based. It's going to be. Oh, this is a. This is trade deficit. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is trade deficit. That's why it's a red report. This is consumer confidence. Let's see what we got on the consensus there. 88 versus 84. 85 to 90 is the range. Okay. That'll be tomorrow. Okay, fine. Williams is speaking twice. Okay. Let's go to Wednesday. We have ADP. What is ADP is asking for, expecting? There's GDP. 650 positive. Prior was 428, 650 positive. Okay. So that's also ticking down. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the New York is reporting a possible second wave. So New York State, yeah. 31 negative. Holy macro. It's gonna stay same. 33 to 28 on the downside. Yeah, I think it's gonna up this. Yeah, slightly. Personal PCE is what? 34. Wow, Jesus. Third of economy is gone. Third of largest economy is gone. Unbelievable. I'm sure the impact on other economies are not easy either, especially China. But wow. Chicago PMI pending home sales. That's one thing we want to take a look at. Yeah. Remember, this economy so far has been cars and auto. I'm saying auto and homes, auto and housing. So, yeah. 3.1, 5.9 month to month. Okay. So that's, they think it's going to slow down. Okay. We shall see. Okay. All right. Let's go. Am I? Jobless claims. PC. This is personal income. ISM. Okay. Let's look at personal income quickly. Yeah, this is the first week. This is not reporting it. Oh, lovely. Okay. Come on, Econoday. Get with the program. Okay. And then big almighty report. Oh, they don't have it yet. Okay. We gotta look at this as we go forward in the week. We gotta look for employment data there. There's also ISM here. Oh, maybe it's October. Okay. We'll see. As we get further out, we interrogate these 2 pages. All right, let's go through timer charts quickly. Here we go. What a day that was on Friday. Of course, I was away. 51 handles up on S&P, and not to be outdone, there's another 41 now going up. Hallelujah. 48 now. Wow. And the high is another 2. So it's 50 handles. That's 250 handles back to back. Thanks, Craig. Appreciate that. So we were right in retrospect to hold our opinion, as we said down here that we're right about here. We're gonna hold our position. Yeah, it couldn't be this. No, I'm saying could be this was here. We said we're gonna, especially here. We said we're gonna hold our position on the timer digest basis on a long-term SVX. And of course, we got surprised there. I was shocked in my place. We're going to take that out. Hopefully, 33.51. That's where we're heading. We need to take that out. That's a 50 bar. Let me come back. Yeah. Remember, there's a delta there. V's gone. V's gone. Hold on. X is lead. Yes. But down here, 98. You're up how much? 50. You'd make it 40. 48. So let's come back here. Yeah, we're 3 handles away from taking 50 bar out. If we can close above that, or yet, that's too much. Yeah, I can't get there. But if we close above that, that's a totally different ballgame. Yeah. What does it mean? I don't know. Why is the market all of a sudden bullish? All I know is that there was oversold there. We're going to go over that shortly, and you have a cross here now on daily CI. This I had not seen in a while. Breadth thrust to be crushed like that. Not one of my indicators has been useful, but Jason Gofford uses it quite a bit. I learned it from him. Good friend and smart cookie. He's got a nice little business he and his wife run, and a lot of key clients. A lot of key clients follow what he says and what he does. Some people with LIM don't need that. If you have a logical information machines, you have that. You don't need that, but most of us can't afford a LIM. LIM is like 20,000 a month, some crazy number. Yeah, makes what do you call it? Makes Bloomberg look like a bargain. Hold on 1 second here. Moving forward, we're on D-Trenders now. Okay. Yeah. What's worth noting here that it went to our rendezvous point we talked about, the 200-day. Again, transformation is very strong. Very, very, very surprising in this day and age with all these issues. This thing is so good. But of course, maybe it is forecasting better handling of COVID next year. We hope so. We hope so. The current estimates are we could be at 400,000 dead by New Year's Eve. Yeah, not good. Not good. Yeah. Total disaster, if you ask me. The worst first world death numbers. Yeah, the developed world death numbers. Yeah. Okay. Look where, as always, NDX is leading. Look where we are. We dipped below. The D-Trender became negative. The Trender is a function of price minus either the 50 or the 200. There's your 50. This is your 200. You see how it dipped down. It wants to require that. NDX is going to lead, and we're country of technology. Technology will lead, and yes, the geeks won. The geeks won. Correct. SP1 and Momo there. Again, recovery there from 3 sigma negative. I should say negative 3 sigma. We're still negative on Momo. That won't be a case today. And it will take this line out, that trend line. You know, I don't know if you guys use trend lines on indicators or not. Trend lines are not just made for a price. You can use it on indicators as well. Murray, where's that coffee? There you go. I talked with Murray. He says he spent the whole weekend for his atonement. Yeah. The rabbi says he needs to spend extra time. I told him. Easy, sailor. Easy. Yeah, exactly. Interesting crossroads we're in. We're on a sell. The long-term mechanical system is on a buy. CI is on a sell. This is a weekly. Okay? And the daily is rotating. Obviously, daily is going to oscillate back and forth ahead of it. several times. And we had a little hammer there for the week. So all is good. All is good. Forget down here. The scale is messed up because there's been nothing there. We haven't had any lows. We haven't had much highs either, but we had one spike, which was the last day. The day we put the new high in. Okay, 2nd of September. Okay. All right. Notice we did not even the worst sell-off down there. I mean, the worst period in this sell-off. We only were down to 8.39. Never crossed -10, which is a buy zone. Okay, so there's a bit here. SQ is not 129. Very soft move there. I think the signal was done. I think there's activity there. I've read a couple of places. They're beginning to see, there are a lot of positions out there, large positions below the market. No kidding. What do you think SQ was telling you back in the July 30th? Hello? I'm saying June 30th. I stand corrected. June 30th. Okay, wow. When that peaked after 3 sigma, almost it's 4 sigma. Remember, sigma measures in a time series against itself. Okay, that was pretty intense when I got up there. And then we have an M here, now pulling back down. So, do we have rock and roll time coming? I think so. I think around the election time and maybe at least into Thanksgiving, I'd say September. I mean, December 15th. Some people are even talking January 6th. I think where the electors come to Washington to vote. Let's see. So if you think about this, October, wow, November. Okay, 15th is here of December. They're talking 6th of January there, somewhere in there. We could have heightened market volatility. Now, let me do one thing quick time frame. Go to weekly, okay, because I want to show you something. You cannot rule out this drop. I don't think you're going to see this. Okay, this was the fastest drop ever. 38% in 5 weeks, but I don't think you can rule this out. I'm just using the signaling that we're getting from this one. Actually, this is the one from June of this year, saying we could have a 2018 repeat. The November, December repeat. Discard October, but November, December repeat we could have. Okay, we don't know. You got to look at all possibilities. That's why I learned at strategic planning at Northrop. You keep on asking what if. Sometimes it's going to be a series of what ifs. So there are ands in between. This is you just got to prepare for the unknown. And when you have some cash, that's the best time to do your what ifs. That's what we did at Northrop. Back then it was the 8th. Yeah, it was the 8th in a S&P 500 return. Okay, return to shareholders over 25 years. Yeah, 8th. Yeah, so that's how well that company was run. Why? They kept a big cash reserve. When you keep a big cash reserve, and Scotsman was in charge, James Wilson, he was a CFO, very, very, very smart fellow. Cooper's Lybrand, first gold medal winner. When you have a tight wad running the pocket, holding the pocketbook and the purse, you can plan. You can plan good, especially in the high-tech business. Remember, aerospace is considered mature high-tech business, but you need to have reserves. Yeah. All right. So again, I have not done this yet. I owe you guys this. I really had other issues this weekend. One of them was the Z contracts, and it was also not very good, but at least it was time-consuming. But I've got to look at this spread because this meaning I'm getting a little lost on the value here. We've gone too far in this regime with the delta. So maybe by Wednesday I could have an answer for you guys if I get some time today. Obviously, the term structure of VIX is changing. You see, they're all negative. So we're easing off. The 3 months, long October, short January is 2.99 plus a 4, so that's a -3. This is a +1. So yeah, we're still yeah. Did we see the bottom down there? No. Visually, you might make that case. VIX doesn't necessarily say that, so we'll see. Good news is the green line, the shorter stock RSI, brought up his head out for some sunshine, got over the 2 levels there, the 10 and 20. This is for stock RSI, so the other 2 shall follow. The confluence was key when they got together all at once, and that was that big day that we came down. After that, as we mentioned to you here, I don't think that was recorded. That wasn't. We had recording problem. Friday was recorded, not Thursday. We said, okay, look for this. If it pulls up, the short-term path of least resistance is up. UP up. Yeah, even though we had a terrible day within the channel, -1, -2, within the channel, move the full channel at its outside bar, and it's challenging the low put in. And of course, the following day was a flush, got rid of the week longs, and then we hurried up on Friday, and today we're going to do that and then some. If we get to about 50, what's the high? 37. That's 4 more. That's 50 what? If we get about 55, we're taking this baby out, which is the delta, because remember, you have to do the delta off of this, off of the cash. That would take the 50 bar out. A close above that, major signal. Okay. Let's go to our, okay. There we go. This thing is loaded. All right, let's load this up. All right, good. Now, what are we doing here? Advanced decline. No, it's up and down. It's a scoring indicator. The number of S&P components. Okay, it's a score. It's not a value, it's a score. It's not tradable, it's a score. Above 200 day. And it's been a darn good indicator if you get into its nuances. Again, you go to stockcharts.com, $ Sierra Papa X-ray Alpha 200 Romeo. Okay. Think of Romeo Juliet. Boom, that's it. This is it. Yeah. This is rotating up a tad. No signal here, in my opinion, because we're not that extreme on the bottom side. On the top we were, but already gave us that signal. And this was not a divergence per se, but we sold off. We're at 56%. I would watch 55. I'm sorry, we touched 55. Must have touched that on Thursday. Okay. It's gonna pull up below 45. I will worry. Okay. I wouldn't go at 50, but below 45. The DMZ for this indicator, in my opinion, my humble opinion, is 45 to 55. Okay, that's how it has behaved in the past. Doesn't mean next time it's going to behave the same, but that's what we've seen. 45 to 55. We dipped below 55, came back up, we're at 56. I don't like and I want worth noting, I don't like the ratio, the shape of these two MAs. Faster one is 20, slower one is 50, but look at that. Okay, is it going to turn around and go down south? It could, not necessarily now, but next few days. By the way, if this run up goes another day, okay, if this run up, this is day 1, okay, this we stabilized. It's day 1. Today's day 2. If you go to day 3, I think we should start thinking about possibly this is it. Yeah, we're not. I don't think we're going to go see. I think we've seen highs of the year. I don't see us going there, but maybe 3,400. At that point, we should get into trouble. And because of volatility, it's going to be slow. You can't run 50 points. So it's going to be a little slower. As the slowdown comes in the advancement of the price, then you got to start thinking for, hey, you know what? This volatility creep will catch up to us. And what are we doing up here? Get rid of your BAWA stocks. Take a look at your high betas. Ask yourself, why are you in those positions? And then ask yourself, do you have any hedge on? You may want to buy some insurance. If I think what's going to happen, it's going to be tremendous pressure. Great opportunity to make money on the downside. You usually make 2 to 3 times as fast on the downside. But again, that's a little bit ways away. All right. Oh, CP is 22. No worries. Let's go back here. Do the OTF stuff. Okay, overnight, that gives you perspective where we are. Fairly steady rise. Again, +1, +2. Let's go to 60 here, Jack. That's the hourly. Boom. All right. Yeah, you could see that with hold on. No, not 60, not 6 minutes, Jack. There you go, 60. There you go. That's it. Fairly steady rise since the open. This is 28. This is 25. Okay, yeah, that's the close. This is open yesterday. There we go. Fairly steady. +1 is holding. That's crucial in both these. This is +1. This is +1. So remember, we want to go up in the channel. That's what we call them, channels. +1, +2. Anything above +2, we got to be cautious and lighten up a little bit. NASDAQ could be getting there. And then on the downside, you want to do -1 in reverse, -1, -2. When it goes to -3, it's overdone, start taking some money off. Look at what happened there. Never fails. Never, ever fails. Why? These happen, they reoccur in nature. The fear and greed comes in. Fear, greed. Just take a look and follow accordingly. Don't put your English on it. Don't. Look at it, interpret, execute. You got to be a little bit mechanical when it comes to these and CI. Don't try to put nuances on it. It doesn't help. It's at the best, it's marginal. Trust me. I've looked at this since 2005. And I've paid for that too. When I try to put my English on it, Sometimes you think you're clever. No, you're not. You're just me. You're just like me. Not very clever. Trust me. Okay, where is EVB? EVB is not here. Uh-oh, she's not here. Probably she was here late trading. All right, this is XL Plus. Here's the news I have to tell you. Make sure you're sitting down. Very little data for XL Plus block ranges. Yeah, over this weekend, over this week. We knew that. That should not be a surprise. With the holiday, the Jewish high holidays, that's not should be a surprise. So we're in a limbo right now, still on XL Plus. The most active were obviously the small and medium, but even that compared to normal were a couple of notches down. So we just this is a seasonality we deal with every year. So, now I will tell you this: there are also historical data of OTF, which goes back 4 or 5 years only, of capturing this data. Maybe not even that much for the fractals. Let's say 3 years, but the data was there. So say 3 to 5 years. Let's just make it simple. November, December are very active. This quarter, the Q4 is active. We get better sizes. If we are way ahead, then you see some cutback because the big boys don't want to mess around with their bonuses, and that's natural. You know, if I had a good day, I do that. I cut back my bet size for a balance of a day. So that's that. Okay, let's go to IB. 3 levels are open. That's because I don't know. Day before, we're gonna go back and edit that. Take the 3rd level out. Notice the time zone offset again. Chicago is 0. LA or we call left coast. Left coast is -2, and East Coast is +1. Okay, that's those are the delta and the hours. Why? We need to know what that level is. Okay, it's crucial. Even though it's .D, we gotta let them know what time and stuff, so the times match. Yeah, we have to put that in. So anywhere in the globe you are, you can use this. We did go higher up. Yeah, I'm saying that's probably why we put this in. You know what? We should leave it on. Yeah, because today could be one of those days also. Remember, it's from the open. It's not where the PNL is. Okay, it's from the open. So that's how this IB level is computed. But most likely we're going to go there. Now look at how the 3rd level held. Now remember, These levels are put in after the first hour. So it held all day, came up. This is bottom. Okay. Runs through, retest, retest, retest. You see that? You see the bottoms retest. Goes up to a little bit above it, fails, comes back. Fails again, comes back. Slowly creeping, gets stuck. Retest. We see the retest, retest. Another retest. Okay, we're going, let it go. 3 retests. Yeah, we're going to go to the direction that retest, opposite to a retest failure. So on the downside, they pushed it, didn't work. Pushed it, didn't work. Pushed it, didn't work. They decided to go to the other side. Why? Auction theory. It's price discovery. It's very simple. It's auction. We've simply running an auction. Whether it's in person or it's electronic, it's an auction. Goes up to the next level. Look at retest, 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 and then takes off. Now what happens here? Whoa, Murray went to a third level. And now it comes back. Look at that. Retest, retest, retest. Just won't budge. Look at that. Of course, volume, there's nobody around at this point. This is Friday afternoon on Friday before Kippur Day. So done. Done. Thank you. All right. Overnight, this is your DMZ. I know a couple of folks were telling me they're trying to work on this, trying to understand it. Hey, same thing here. But remember, the rule is 3 minutes seems to work really well for NQ. I wouldn't go past 5. Here's your 5. Okay. But the trick is, yeah, 3 gives you a little bit better resolution in between. Watch the colors. So let me go back to 3, what I'm used to. Watch the colors, and you could see these cycles. Okay. And worry when the color changes. That's when you need to take some action. If the color is not changing, most of the time you don't need to do anything. What you need to worry about is if it's trying to get to a peak. But before to a peak, you can see some slowdown. Okay. But both top and bottom, they're interchangeable. Right now we're dropping a tad. Okay. Below red line, you want to be short. Above it, you want to be green. In between is where you have to do some thinking and make some decisions of what am I doing. If you're already in a position, there are some solutions you got to think about. If you're not, maybe you're getting ready to get to the other side. Okay. So, for example, it punches through. You got to be long. If you were short down here for a small period of time, right here. You can look at these. This is almost nothing. That's no signal. But punches through, be ready. Okay, now your work starts right about here. So you rally it up here. You can see what's happening with it. Remember, this is how the chart comes into you, like this. You gotta make a decision at this level. Boom, boom. See that H bar comes in. So you see slowing down. Oh, red line. Look what time we give you the warning. Green again. Went a little bit more. Red line again, get out. That's it. That's it. And of course, another one, but that's it. That's all she wrote. And then drops. Drops below. Yeah. In between is where you need to make some adjustments quickly. Take some off. Okay, if you're long, take some off. Don't wait for this to happen. Take some off. Don't go back in because you got a little tiny bit of close. You want a nice close. Okay, nice close above it. So one bar at a time, you got to make some decisions. It doesn't oscillate, yes. Notice the top line is always green, the bottom line is red, even though it's oscillating back and forth. This green line continuation is this red. You see that? Or if I hit the red, you see the continuation became green. That's what it is. Well, we just changed the colors. Why? To create what was called DMZ, demilitarized zone. You don't want to do anything in between. In terms of initial, it's really to adjust and rethink where you are. It's an alert and readjust. It's not initiate. Initiate is the first crossing to the top or first crossing to the bottom. Okay. Within the context of what we're doing. Now, what does MBS is saying? Look at MBS. MBS keeps rising. Don't try to short this. Not now. That MBS is telling you that the median of the legal day is going up. What is it telling you? Think about it. Not complex. So don't go too far in your own interpretation of what you want the market to do, because market never does most of the time. You saw how frustrated I get sometimes. I think sometimes market is blonde, just doesn't want to listen. I will write that book one day. Yeah, how to trade the blondes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what Wiley offers. I already did, that's what we're doing Armando right now. Okay. And let's see. Now, what else do we have? Okay. Fractals. I'm assuming you guys can hear me right now. Can you? Although I have two mics here. Okay. Next time we'll do that as a test. Yeah. Good point, Armando. All right. Well, Excel. Hold on 1 second. Let me check something while we're here. That's a good point. Yeah, I was wondering how that works, but I want to make sure it goes to at least to the audio, to the recording. I can go here and go to devices. Custom device? No. No. Oh, yeah. This one is. Yeah, I put my headset on it. Yeah, I'm sharing the headsets, but I don't know this as a source. We'll see. All right, we'll find out. Again, Z contract, Excel, large, medium, and small. Notice where we are on MBS. Let me activate MBS on this side. 1 second, please. This is your MBS. Turn this on. There you go. Okay. Oh, it's too far down. Yeah, that's right. That was the reason I turned it off last night. Yeah. I disabled it. Okay, fine. We were just too far. We'll squeeze the chart here. This is trade session. Again, nice write up. Look at the shape. We talked about this before. Remember, a couple of days ago, I said, look at the slope of a central line. Very nice run up. Very nice, positive slope. Again, color on slope, color on slope. Now we're coming down a little bit on volatility. I realize that. Why? Look at the congestion slightly. If you step back, it looks like channel. It's in that mode. Okay, horizontal channel. Yeah, like a breakout. I would not necessarily short this market, and it's a little bit late to get long. Wait a few minutes after the open. Let's make sure we got everything correct. All right, guys. All systems are go. Again, the 3 servers in California are also running 48. You want to make sure you're running 48. That's what update is. That's the most recent one. Bad news is one of the folks I had lunch with on Friday is retiring in January. I've known him 21, 22 years. And always a guy, it was my go-to guy. Even at night, I had a problem, I would call. I said, Friday, hold on, let me call the center. Let's see what's going on. So, but all good things must come to an end, you know. So. All right, guys, let's stop this. We're gonna stop the recording. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on there.